This right here is
Authenticity Radio with Slade Suter.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone.
And now, your host, who has the hospitality of a fat and jolly innkeeper, Slade Suter.
Well, here we are. We made it another year. This is Slade Suter. Hello and welcome to today's program. I am so happy that you have decided to be with us here today. What better way to bring in the new year than to offer you an authentic message from all of our guests? As you know, I always ask my guests, what is your message to humanity? And as a special gift to you, I present all the messages of 2013 so that 2014, we can make them a reality. And we'll begin with EFT expert Duncan Weir. Duncan, do you have a message that you would like to deliver to humankind?
I don't know. I would say then, if you have a thought and you can't smile about it, then you need to tap on it until you can.
If you have a thought and you cannot smile on it or about it, then you need to tap on it until you can.
Yeah.
From Duncan Weir. Author and business coach, Elaine Bailey. Elaine, what is your bottom line message that you would like to leave with us humans?
Wow. I would say for me, it really is about you just be you, go out there and be you and really live your life. Live your life to the full. It's such a fascinating, amazing world that we live in. And you are such a fascinating and amazing being. Don't stay stuck and play small, reach through your fear. Find the courage to step into your own power and be you, because you is pretty damn amazing. So go out there and change the world in your world.
You is pretty damn amazing. My goodness. We'll stick with that one.
Maybe grammatically, maybe.
No, it's great. I love it. It's powerful. Best-selling author, James Redfield.
We're here to, all of us are here to, on mission. So a big part of this insight, this clearing the past, is to clear it for a reason, and that is to remember why we came. Everybody has a destiny they can step into in this miracle universe where they can then be free and the world begin to cooperate with them achieving the mission that they came here to enact.
Philanthro-tracking author Jeff Rasley.
Is community, how important it is for each of us individually to understand we are only a part of something greater.
Flow state meditation, John Marston.
It's not necessary anymore to live and to suffer, and to it's not necessary to live believing you're broken. This is the time to realize that it's very simple to let go and to realize who you are.
Author Catherine Hall. Do you have a message that you would like to give to humankind?
Yes, I have a really simple message. I gave this some thought. I would say do your absolute utmost to spend at least 1 hour out of doors every single day.
Wow. With an intention. A very...
Because imagine all the people who don't, and make sure that your children spend an hour every single day out of doors. There are so many people who are spending their lives inside four walls and not connecting with nature, not connecting with the beauty of being out of doors, and losing that connection. it's imperative that we spend. It's an automatic fixer. You will automatically feel better no matter what you're going through, no matter how painful, no matter how difficult. If you spend 1 hour every single day out of doors, whatever you're going through will get better.
Peace activist Lise Tip. Okay, Lise, do you have a message that you would like to deliver to humanity?
Well, in general, just be nicer to each other and stop fighting.
Stop fighting and start being nicer to each other.
Yeah.
That's right to the point. Dr. Okokon Udu.
My message for humanity is represented in the quote that I posted a couple of days ago by Martin Luther King Jr. You know, when he said, when we look at modern man, we have to face the fact that modern man suffers from a kind of poverty of the spirit, which stands in glaring contrast with a scientific and technological abundance. We've learned to fly the air as birds. We've learned to swim the seas as fish. Yet we haven't learned to walk the earth as brothers and sisters. So ultimately, it's really about healing the planet, healing ourselves, healing relationships, and creating an environment where kids do not have to die unnecessary deaths like we see often, or spend their resources in years of therapy over things that they did not cause. So let's get this right, planet Earth. Let's get this right, citizens of the world.
Okay, humanity, you have it. From Okokon Udu, it is time to heal. Physician and philosopher, Patty Ishani.
My message for the world should be that we are always sitting and waiting that things happen, but it is within us. And it is, as I said, we need to build our world on the ground of authenticity. Our planet has to be rebuilt, our system has to be rebuilt on being honest, true, and being noble. Authentic us as a human being. Can you imagine that world? That when the leaders of the world go and sit behind their desks and they want to sign agreement, that noble point of view be in their mind. If they want to make decision about do they make war or not, do agree or disagree, do let somebody in or send somebody out. If all these moments people focus and be authentic to their own noble authenticity, I think we will going to have beautiful world.
Well, you have it, humanity. You have a choice to reclaim your nobility. Qigong expert, Priya Harlam. Do you have a message that you would like to deliver to humankind?
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
I've got a kind of, it's a bit bigger than just one. It's the first one is for everyone to be gentle with themselves. Because I think we're very hard and we judge ourselves harshly and we set very high standards for ourselves as human beings. And we're the biggest judge of ourselves. So it's like be gentle with ourselves as humans. And the second one is treat others how you wish to be treated yourself. Because if we all did that, then I think the world would be a much nicer place to live in.
Writer and director of Star Trek The Next Generation, Ron Moore. So do you have a message that you would like to deliver to humanity?
You know, I think philosophically, things that I try to say in my work are more questions than answers. You know, I'm interested in people and their foibles and their passions, and I like to paint, you know, complicated characters who are really hard to understand, because I think that's what people are generally. We're complicated and hard to understand, and I have a lot of compassion for people who, you know, on the surface look like they've done terrible things or made horrible choices or bad seeds, and I like trying to find their humanity and trying to see that they too are struggling, you know, to find their way to the light. So, you know, generally speaking, my work, you know, sort of my message, if there is one, is compassion, and to try to believe in finding the better angels of everybody's nature out there.
Author Tricia Dyka.
Do not give up. You are meant to be so much more. You are meant to share your gifts with the world, and do not give up on your dreams. I can't fathom giving up on myself or giving up on my dreams. So if you're at that point, please reach out to somebody, because maybe you're not on the right path. Maybe you just haven't reached the right audience, or you just aren't in the right area. But do not give up on yourself.
Author Marianne Clyde. What is your message to humanity, to humankind?
My biggest message is you matter. That every word you speak has power. Every thought you think generates a certain energy. And so you make an impact wherever you go. And the world is never the same after you have been in it. And so I really want people to remember that their actions, their thoughts, and their words have an impact. And if they know that, then they'll be more conscious in how they approach their life.
Education activist Delia Busby. What is your message that you would like to deliver to humankind?
Oh, that love is enough. People think they have to go find answers in books. I think there's a certain amount of synergy and creativity in being driven by love of people that helps you to find answers. And you can start there. Love is enough.
Archetype expert and coach Beth Martins.
My message for humanity is feel your fear and express your authentic voice anyway.
Dr. Lana Morrow.
That's our vision, actually, and I think it's really important to know that thought is very powerful, so we think thought over matter.
Walking from Germany to Tibet on foot, Stefan Moresh.
It doesn't matter what you do, you will always find these two kinds of people. Some people like what you do and other people even don't. And what I learned is that just do what you like to do. Don't don't listen to the people who are not with you. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Most people never start doing what they like to do because they are afraid what other people think about them, and this holds back so many people. And yeah, this is what I learned on this journey so far.
Penny Perspectives author Leslie Stein.
The thing that I really believe is we have a choice every single day of the perspective we're going to choose to face our day. We may never have control over the circumstances. You know, life hands us some good things and some bad things, but we always have choice about what our perspective is going to be. One of the phrases that I really love is, when you look outside, do you see bright sunshine or do you see a dirty window? And the fact is, both of those statements are reality. The sunshine is the reality and the dirty window is the reality. Which one do you want to choose?
Choice.
Yeah.
Teacher, coach, and author Martin Richards.
So it's about learning from
from mistakes, creating an environment where mistakes are possible. Because fear of making mistakes prevents learning.
Author and philosophic practitioner, Dr. Lou Marinoff.
My message is to people, I think if you really need a message, find something that you love and do that, and you'll lead a good contributive life.
Feelings First Parenting author, Jane Evans.
My message for humankind is we need to be our child's safe place.
Bipolar and Asperger's author, Ellen Scottdale Wolf.
Well, I think the most important thing is love. That's what I sought after all my life, and that's what got me to work on myself when I did find out all these things were wrong with me. I did it because I wanted to find love. And I think love is the most important thing and the most healing thing in the world.
Author of the book Yeska, Lakota Tribe, Charles Trimble.
My message would be, I think, beyond Native American needs, to understand other people, to understand, as you know, I would like them to understand Lakotas and all Native peoples in this country, but all Native peoples in the world, the indigenous peoples who were conquered and colonized and had to survive destruction. And that they would be understood and assisted, with the what's available in the United Nations and various other arenas to help those people. That would be my message.
Philosopher and author, Cal Malik.
Cal, what message do you have for humankind?
Don't be like me. Yeah, don't. Be yourself. Be yourself. Go in there and find something. I think that afterlife, my description of a place after life is that there isn't, because in spirit there doesn't seem to be any individuality. And I think that we're here to express individuality. So, yeah, be yourself. Don't be like me. This is great. Pick some of the sweet things out of what I've said and, chuck the rest of it away, which is fine. Just be yourself.
For all of land sign. For all.
I thank each and every one of our guests, and together with them, we wish you a very authentic transition into the new year. This is Slade Suter. Be authentic, be true, and be free.
For all land sign, my dear, for all land sign, we'll take a cup, oh kindness yet, for old lang syne.